anytime your temperature goes beyond your normal, that's when your body starts to kind of give you triggers to say, no, please slow down, please slow down.
Normally our body starts sweating to get rid of this excess heat. And another very important strategy is it stops working.
When you continue working, your body temperature starts to rise beyond the 38.5, 39.5, 40. It means you're working in a state of fever. That's when your brain stops to send signals, and then that is exactly why the confusion comes, the delirium comes. When it reaches 42, you're heading towards heat stroke. What usually happens when a person is chronically exposed to heavy workload, heat stress, you will end up having a low kidney function, which is like the first starting stage for kidney disease. There are so many people now getting kidney disease. The numbers are rising like disproportionately.
Just the last 2 summers have been kind of catastrophic. Hundreds of workers have died in the summer of outright heat stroke. And that's just unacceptable.
En Chichigalpa dependemos mucho del ingenio San Antonio. Cuando yo tenía 10 años, mi papá ya estaba enfermo. Y eso me obligó a yo tener que trabajar desde una edad muy temprana para poder aportar a la economía de la familia. No había ningún tipo de protección. Cada 2, 3 días escuchábamos que falleció una persona por la enfermedad renal.
Ingenio San Antonio and La Isla network did not get along very well up until 2017. So Ingenio San Antonio came to us at an inflection point.
Creímos que también necesitábamos que abrir un poco las puertas, empezar a trabajar más con expertos para que nos ayudaran a entender que habían oportunidades de mejora.
We entered the scene to both be researchers and advocates, get good data, get unbiased data, understand what's going on, and build protections for people.
Trabajar con la isla y el grupo de expertos nos ayudó a entender más el origen de la enfermedad y de implementar una práctica bien hecha, pero al mismo tiempo una práctica que sea evaluada científicamente para nosotros poder entender si la práctica realmente es efectiva o no es efectiva. Eso ha sido grandioso porque saber que un trabajador descansa 20 minutos durante una hora de trabajo y saber que la temperatura puede bajar de 37.8 grados a 36.5 grados, eso es fabuloso para nosotros.
We've set up a program called PREP. It's Prevention, Resilience, Efficiency, and Protection. The prevention aspect is really conceptually simple. It entails shade and mandated breaks under that shade, provision of water and hydration fluid, and then also sanitation, especially when you have female workers and you're telling them to drink more. The resilience aspect is really looking at how the intervention affects the viability of a company and what the impact is on households, communities, and health systems that are tackling the issue. The efficiency part is really about making it viable for the company and for the worker. So that's kind of like how much they cut per day. Is the company getting a return on investment? The answer is yes.
Empezamos a medir a lo largo de 6-7 años la productividad de los trabajadores y nos dimos cuenta que ellos pasaron de cortar 0.9 toneladas en una hora de trabajo a 1.1 toneladas en una hora de trabajo, a pesar de tener 20 minutos de descanso en una hora. Al mismo tiempo, reducir el número de incidentes en el trabajo, accidentes o problemas de estrés térmico, reduce los gastos hospitalarios también reduce las ausencias al trabajo y eso es un retorno importante en la inversión que hacemos en seguridad y salud de los trabajadores.
The last P is really about policy change on the private level. How does the company conduct themselves? What are their internal policies? Policy in the market through certification systems like fair trade and Bon Sucro, and we've introduced the first measures to protect people from this disease and from heat stress in those certifications, so that's a huge step forward. And policy on the UN level, the governmental level, and trade deals.
La isla y el ingenio estábamos en aceras distintas, teníamos diferencias. Al conocernos y empezar a trabajar juntos y darnos cuenta que ambos podíamos hacer algo distinto, creo que también eso ha sido un ejemplo para el mundo entero.
The goal now is to scale this to other formalized sectors like gold mines, construction sites, and other places we've seen this all around the world, but also into the informal sector. So things like brick makers and salt pan workers. So we can expand the effort globally and really prepare the next generation with a playbook that they will build on.
We need to be prepared. You don't need to have people dying and then create guidelines and then create strategies. You need to have them in place before it happens.